obviously she's not gonna perform very well when she's the youngest age in the category and she has no music.
And she hasn't had any super secret privates.
Exactly.
I absolutely think that Maddie got more time than anybody. She got those extra rehearsal times in there.
I work really hard, and that sometimes makes me tired, but that doesn't stop me from dancing.
When are we gonna start running dances? Let's get started.
Get that weight into your left shoulder. I think everybody's ready to do their solos. Paige does not have her music, but her solo looks great.
You know what, guys? This is ridiculous. I'm going down and getting Paige and telling her to run her solo with Emma. I mean, otherwise,
Good, and then pull Brooke in after, and then put me in, and then I'll bring up the rear.
I like that attitude.
Ridiculous. Melissa, can I have Paige's music?
It's downloading. It's been downloading for 14 minutes.
I mean, Paige is 10. She needs to run her dance to her music. And it was Friday night, 8 o'clock, and I still had no music for Paige. And we were competing the next morning.
This wireless is so slow. Still 3 minutes.
God. Everything is always so last minute.
She teaching acro.
I don't know.
And since when do we do a 5-hour acro class? The night before a competition. Hiding in there doing an acro class.
Who's hiding?
Abby, because she knows that our kids need to rehearse.
Like, my daughter rehearsed with her private today with Matt.
But at
So
least
that's
you
it.
got to rehearse.
Well, I have a standing private every week. So I'm still waiting for Paige's music. You guys don't realize what I do for your kids. I mean, I work, you know.
No one's saying you don't do for the kids, but we also know that there are things that our kids don't benefit from either. Just throwing the cards on the table.
Typically, when there's a conflict or confrontation, Melissa has a tendency to deflect. Melissa always has something else that she's willing to talk about that's not the topic that you want to talk about.
And when we go to competitions, Gianna's like your own personal helper. Like,
But she would do anything for any of the kids because
but
she
she
loves our
doesn't.
girls.
She only does it for Maddie. The point is we need our kids out of that room and in B running their dances.
Please. I just feel that the moms don't like me because my daughter is a great dancer and they kind of hold that against me. They don't realize what I do behind the scenes. If they didn't have me at the studio, things wouldn't get done. It's just how they are. They're just little bitches. Her CDs are ready. I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of them saying, oh, it's all about Maddie, it's all about Maddie. Maddie's in class. They all want to learn their solos.
No.
I work my ass off for these mothers, and all they do is bitch at me. This is it for me. I'm sick of them.
These mothers are gonna be the death of me. I run their daughters' numbers between classes. They just need to trust me and let me do my job.
Are they gonna be able to continue running their solos with you, Abby?
Maddie had a half-hour private with Matt Saffron, her tap teacher, today. Chloe came in today. Emma worked with her.
But she's learning a whole new dance. Like,
All the moms were like in a tizzy because they don't have their solo rehearsal time. They don't have the right solo music. Like, Chloe learned a new routine. And her mother's, oh my God, she's the only one that has a new routine, BS.
There's no way that because she ran it twice to new music, that she's gonna be able to compete on Saturday. I'm worried about that.
Everybody in town is going to this particular competition. So I want my best foot forward. They need to have faith in their daughters and faith in my training. I didn't just fall off the turn-up truck, you know. I've been doing this for 25 years. Is this preparation for an audition? Yes. Is this good for all of them? Absolutely. All right.
still not rehearsing.
I really don't think that Abby is gonna pay me for the office work that I did this week. So one way she can repay me is giving Bryn solos.
It sounds like you for sure decided a solo for Maddie, but you're still iffy on the other ones?
Haven't even thought about it.
I'm obviously hoping for Bryn to have one. You have to understand how many more hours in class has she been working her butt off?
Our kids work just as hard as your daughter.
I didn't mention anybody else's child in that
but
sentence.
when you say, if I say, oh my God, my daughter just worked so hard, Abby, oh my God, that means no other kids work hard.
No, it doesn't mean that.
Well, to me it does. When you get it thrown in your face every day, you know what?
That's exactly what she means by that. We've heard it 100 times.
I just think, Melissa, you have a hard time when it's not about your kids.
This show is good because of me and my kids, okay? So just saying. I'm done.
Overall high scoring group.
My hopes are that this group number wins first overall, and it's time for these girls to bring home a win.
I think the group numbers are gonna do pretty good. I mean, we've got guns. What else could go wrong?
$200 going out to act number 22, War.
The group dance did not win the overall. I thought for sure with the level of difficulty that they were gonna win that, and they didn't. Hey!
Hi.
Did you see that gold on that stage? It just...
Gorgeous.
I didn't think it had it all together at the beginning of the week and sing on stage.
Oh, they were fabulous.
I have to admit,
They looked like they were in a show. It was great.
It was really good.
Don't your stomachs get full eating crow week after week after week?
I thought the number looked great on stage, but maybe if you did more group turns, made it so dynamic. I just think that this group of kids were not all used to their fullest potential. Maybe Maddie was. I know for a fact Kendall wasn't used to her fullest potential.
Jill is certainly not learning from her mistakes. She comes at me in a combative way, rips on my choreography. Jill, butt out, follow the rules, and let me work with Kendall.
You were all excited to give her a special part, and there was no special part. She did what everybody else did, and less than some.
I think Jill's idea of a special part is everybody else stands on stage and poses, and Kendall dances in the middle. Jill, Kendall is a beautiful girl. She picks up very quick. Does she need technique? Yes. Do all of them? Yes. That's a growing process. It takes years to develop.
And I don't think you should run your studio like that.
I produce employable working dancers, not competition kids. You need to keep your eye on the ball in the big picture.
What is my big picture? Every weekend, do I have to look forward to coming, dancing behind Maddie and Chloe, and never being put in a trio, never doing a solo? I get nothing, Abby. You're telling me look at the big picture, and I am, and I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with her. It's gonna all shake out in the wash for Kendall. But I don't know if she's gonna make it that long because that mother is out to destroy her.
Give her a solo, Abby. Let her do a trio. Give her something.
Don't worry. I have something perfect in mind for you. And on top of the pyramid is Brooke.
Abby unveils the top of the pyramid, and I thought, you get him, sister, because you left and you went and you tried out for cheerleading and you still made it to the top of the pyramid.
No offense to Peyton, but she towers over this dance team. She doesn't fit in with these girls. Now, my little Kendall fits right in perfectly.
I know you all are wondering, how could she be on top of the pyramid? Not only is she going to do a solo this week, and not only should she win, I demand that you win. Peyton, we all know everyone is replaceable. You were not the right replacement for this group. You had a great experience. You saw the gateway to the West. You cannot be upset.
She has a right to be upset, Abby. You dangled a carrot in front of her and you just ripped it away. For what? For her daughter to just come in and take a spot as a stranger? And for Brooke to leave and you take her back? Where is your loyalty? We have been so loyal to you. She stepped in.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
It's loyalty, Kelly.
We have been loyal to her for 30
She
years.
left. How many times have you said she doesn't want to
You
do
left
that?
the studio a long time ago.
How dare you? Our history?
Dare me? Peyton got to go to St. Louis. She got to be in the competition. Peyton was on probation. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So you are still on probation. It was not about being on the team forever. Somehow her mother got that all twisted in her mind.
You know what, Abby? If you don't want her, we will find somebody that wants her to compete on their team. Peyton, let's go. You can keep your Kendall, and you can keep the rest of your group.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. End of story. Nia is 14 years old. She's a dancer and she sings, so I can see that kid on a Broadway stage. She could be back in the 1920s doing ragtime. Nia's had a lot of training with musical theater, and I think she'll look good. All the beginnings right there is fine. Then when you come up, we can do crazy legs, we can do a little. She can do a big high kick, Charleston.
No, she doesn't need to be doing a Charleston and a teen dance. No, that's babyish. There's no Charleston in this dance.
There might be in a couple minutes.
No. Don't give me garbage.
Oh, oh. Did you see that?
Come on.
Did you see that?
If Abby wants Nia to win, then maybe choreograph it to look like a winning number. It's hard to watch Abby constantly give Nia childish and immature choreography. I feel it's like an uphill battle by having this conversation over and over and over again.
Step to second, face the wall with your rear end to the back and twerk.
Abby thinks twerking is appropriate for a dance competition. She needs her head examined. They probably expect more from a team, and for Nia to push her, she needs to be given more, and she has to rise to that level. Don't give me mediocre choreography. No, thank you.
Oh, no.
Abby, excuse me, that seems like that's a choreography that she's done several years ago. That Charleston going back like that doesn't seem like mature choreography.
You're right, so let's leave it the way it is. Okay, you're good, sweetheart, you're done.
You know what, Abby? If you want to penalize her by doing that, that's on you.
I'm not penalizing her. I was trying to make it better.
But why is that better?
Well, it's a musical theater piece, and it has to do with Money Makes the World Go Round, and it's from the original Broadway show. Boom.
You could do something like that and make it more appropriate for a teen solo.
Don't care.
I know. That's the whole point, and the world knows you don't care.
So?
She wants the girls to prove themselves, but she's not giving the girls what they need to be successful. We call Abby out, and she reveals that she doesn't want to be here. You look like a buffoon. Walk out. Show the world you don't care.
Girls, Brooke. Oh, we're not too bad.
Oh my gosh, you're a lot bigger than we think.
Okay, I know it's
Oh,
all
my
right.
You know what?
Was it hard to get in?
Why is my daughter the only one dressed in animal print? Is this a joke?
Can you walk down there, sweetie, and let me see you?
All the other girls get feminine, beautiful, whimsical costumes that aren't typecasting them.
And you know what? I want her in an afro. Do you have one from when we did My Hair Looks Fierce? I was like, let me just pull out my purse. No, I don't have an afro. If not, Pine Hill Shopping Center.
I just changed purses. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't have an afro. That's not the Black experience that we know. And there's nothing wrong with Laquifa, the Laquifas of the world, but that's not Nia's experience. It is not my experience. My name is Holly. I'm as far away from Laquifa as you can get. That is not who I am, and that is not who Nia is.
Turn around. Holly wants her daughter to be like every other little girl. Nia has an advantage over everybody else. She can play many different ethnicities, and it's my job to make her capitalize those opportunities. Different is good. She has what it takes, and yet her mom wants her to be like Paige and Maddie and Chloe. This is show business. When they're looking for somebody different, they're gonna love Nia.
What I took objection to was just about the whole Laquifa number. I never have denied my Black heritage. Very proud of it, but it has to, I don't want to be as stereotypical from the 70s wearing an afro. We're in the 21st century.
I think Holly's being a little overdramatic. Her daughter's wearing an afro wig. What's the big deal?
She's gonna have her picking cotton, might as well, or a scarf on her head and being Aunt Jemima. I don't want that.
Did you just say picking cotton?
Well, that's what it's like.
Oh.
It's the same type of thing. Swing low, swing chariot, and just let's pick some cotton or something. We have worked so hard to get beyond that. For me, it's very political. Politics is all about who has the power and who has the control. I don't have the power to choose Nia's music. Abby gets to choose that. And Abby has the control and the power in depicting how she wants Nia portrayed. So I'm really frustrated. I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hang in there much longer. Look, this actually says for the style, 70s party afro. Should have seen a woman at the store. Is that for you? It's offensive that Abby asked me to go out and buy an afro wig. Why is she asking me? I think it's very stereotypical.
Why she's always depicting this Afro-American looking thing that
I know.
Yeah.
And Nia's
and
more
why
than that.
why the wig?
Nia's solos have appeared to be going in a particular direction. The solo that she's now doing, she's got an afro wig on, and she's portraying Laquifa, somebody, and I feel bad. There's so many cute things that she could do, you know?
I know. It's almost starting to be not politically correct.
Holly is a little hysterical over this, I think. I think that this is starting to really play and wear on Holly.
Don't you let that affect you,
Because you know what? You are gonna go out and just smash it.
Right, see?
See, you're gonna kill it. You could be one of my dancers.
I think Nia does get typed with her numbers, but everybody does. Brooke has done an acrobatic routine since she was 6 years old. She's never been given anything else. And there's many other things Brooke could do. Like, Brooke could do a lyrical number, but Abby just doesn't give it to her because she's typed as an acro.
I felt I was put in an awful situation. I don't want to pull her from a dance. She's worked hard. She deserves to be in that dance. At the same time, I don't feel comfortable with her being on stage dressed that way.
They call me Lucky.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I'm really apprehensive about this dance. I don't like the song. I don't like the costume. I don't like the theme. Come on, it's called Laquifa.
For the postmodern hip hop. Baby, they call me Laquifa for the postmodern hip hop. Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? Laquifa, what? I said 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 what? Baby, they call.
Very disappointed. I came to see a dance and I saw my daughter walking across the stage beautifully. It was entertaining, but it was not dancing. Can I talk to you for a moment? Sure. Outside?
Sure.
I have held my tongue long enough, and I'm tired of this. It is time for me to be direct and have a heart-to-heart with Abby now. It's still really unnerving for me that she's wearing a wig. It's 2011, and she's wearing a 70s Afro wig. It's the whole idea of an Afro. It just seems so stereotypical.
It is stereotypical, absolutely.
But it's like she's a token black kid.
I wouldn't use the word token, I would use the word affluent and special and...
It doesn't come across that way.
Azmaret is not going to school for 4 years for free on the Martin Luther King Scholarship because she's white. If I send her to an audition, it's gonna be an ethnic call. Nobody else is gonna get to go but her. When they wanna hire an African-American kid, they hire an African-American kid.
But when I'm thinking of, I'm looking at Nia, all of her routines, it seems, is like a jungle theme. There's a Satan theme. It's like there's a little undertone or nuance that is like a little bit of a negativity that I would just like something that's a little bit more celebratory.
Well, then you pick the music and you hire the choreographer and she can do the number.
Abby, we don't have to go there. All I'm trying to do...
You're going there.
No, I'm not.
We don't have a problem. What I'm
Abby.
giving her works for her movements, for what she does well. She doesn't have good feet. She doesn't have great turnout. She doesn't straighten her knee. She's sway back. I'm telling you, very nicely, pick the music, pick the choreographer.
Abby, come on.
Nobody, but not one kid pays me 30 grand a year. And if you do, I will be a lot nicer and I'll sit down and we can have a big conference about it.
Well, you know what?
But for $250 a month, go somewhere else. That's the way it is.
First of all, I don't pay $250 a month. That's the first
To me,
thing.
you do.
No, I don't. Look how I dress, look where I live, look what I pay. I pay, what, almost $100,000 a year in private school tuition? And you're telling me I can't afford you?
I did not say that. I
Pretty much
said,
you did.
no, I did not.
And you have my kid dressed up in an afro? Let's not go there.
I did not say that.
I
said
educated. My
that if
husband is.
every
We
customer
have a lot
paid
of
me
capital.
$30,000 a year,
Okay.
that I would be glad to sit down and have a conference with you.
Think closely about your words.
Holly comes from a world of books. She doesn't come from my world. I am trying to give her daughter more opportunities. Nia could go in for any ethnic role and nail it, but she needs to have the dance background. And Holly keeps fighting it on me. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. There's a lot of teachers out there. If you're not happy, look through the yellow pages.
I am fed up with Abby. Abby needs to learn that my daughter's a dancer first. She's not an ethnicity first.